over. Legs.
So fast. I felt it that time.
And that's the Boston Crab. You okay?
Yeah, it's a burn.
Not a big fan of that move.
Welcome, friends. I am here at the home of my boy, Wes. Wes is an amazing photographer, videographer. He also does amazing self-defense, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes.
And what else?
Kickboxing, wrestling, judo, all that good stuff.
Exactly. So as you can imagine, we have a lot lined up today. So we were thinking that we would do wrestling moves from WWE. Your boy's a big WWE fan, and test them as real life fights. So we're gonna see how they may work or not work in reality. So.
Don't worry about it. Dominicans.
Is that what that is?
Dominican building.
That's so funny. So we're gonna be testing out some moves on each other. I am not a very big fighter person, so I'm gonna be learning a lot today. I'm excited to see how this goes. Wish me the best. I'm going up against a fucking pro.
Close enough.
So in wrestling, when matches start, they do the lockup, and the lockup goes.
It was at this moment that he knew.
We just break the grip. And do basic hip toss.
Your arm goes over here, and we do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very similar to like jiu-jitsu, where we do have something similar to a lockup.
And eventually we'll break, and I'll hit you with a.
Okay.
Okay. I got on the floor so fast. All right, I gotta try it again. So I'm trying to avoid the floor.
Yeah.
Because once you're on top, it's over. Okay.
So you go from lockup again.
Okay.
And back to jiu-jitsu.
Okay. All right, let's try it one more time. All right. So that was jiu-jitsu?
Yes. So the idea of jiu-jitsu is you want to get the person to the floor so we can then strangle them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I want to try and my job is to try and get you down.
Yeah, ideally.
Okay.
And even once you get that down, you got to learn how to work from the floor. So go for your lockup. Get me down. Whichever way you know.
I'm gonna try to get you down.
Okay. Wait. However you know. And the idea of jiu-jitsu is to still be able to get behind me. I'm choking myself. Exhibit. Okay. You can tap.
All right. That was fun. I'm fucking shocked.
It's a bow and arrow choke. I wonder how that came out.
You wanna look?
Yeah.
When you flipped me, you caught me midair.
Yeah.
And made sure that I had a gentle land.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody.
No, it's just the way you did it, not so much like safety, but like, all right, I got neighbors. So
adjust your belt.
So in wrestling, there's a move called the sharpshooter, made popular by the legendary Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, in reality, it's called the Boston Crab. I'm sure it has some other names and renditions, but Wes is gonna show me how to apply it because it's actually a wrestling move that really does actually hurt and works, apparently, right?
Sure does.
All right, so let's see how it goes. Okay.
Wrestling, boom, I hit you.
Yes.
You get down, you fall down to the ground.
Yes.
So you take the person's legs, you start to flip them over. And then from there, you start to push back and you sit on them. And that
feels like a stretch.
Is a Boston Crab.
Felt like a stretch.
Wrestling.
And then put me back.
Walk over. Legs.
So fast.
And then
I felt it that time.
and that's the Boston Crab. You okay?
Yeah, it's a burn.
Not a big fan of that move.
There's a burn in the thighs.
Yeah, it's
like
not
right here.
Not at all comfortable. Really not fun. Don't try that at home, kids.
All right, show me how to do that to you so I know how to work.
Okay, so if we're gonna do this regular
go down.
Boom. Step
To the
over.
Bret.
And then the person would.
Now, what do I do with your legs? Cross them?
I mean, that would be something else. You can cross them. In this case, you don't. You just keep them straight, and you sit on my butt. As you push, yeah, and that would be that.
I was trying to do the scream that wrestlers do when they lock it in.
What you can do, not sure if this works. Let's go back into Boston Crab.
Okay.
Boom. So from here, you can invert and get into a leg lock.
All right. Going back right here, how would you get me back into that leg lock after reversing it?
So, in leg lock fashion, in jiu-jitsu ways, we move into something called ashigarami, which is just Japanese for leg entanglement. Okay. So you would take that, let's do this leg. You would take that leg from here. We're going to do something called the Achilles lock.
God, that already hurts.
That's how you do that.
Oh boy. Now to the standard person that might be getting into a fight in the street, what is your immediate thing? Do people usually go like this?
What I do is I do what they're doing. I keep my distance, you know, because I'm not gonna fight somebody in the middle of the street because that's dangerous, right, guys?
Okay.
We don't fight in the street. However, if someone has their hands up, then you're gonna have your hands up too. So, you know, I do a little bit of Muay Thai, so I like to mix it up. I go hook, I'll throw a kick to the thigh. There is no kicking in jiu-jitsu. Don't get that confused. This is just me in a street fight. However, if we have to fight, what you should be doing is you want to go for a takedown.
Okay.
So hands up, boom. That person swings at you. You got a good collar tie.
I'm trying to get out.
So one of my favorite takedowns to do is to grab this thigh and bring them down. Holding on to this grip.
Oh no, I gotta try and get you off me.
You get your hooks in and you take their back. Not really much you can do, but if you want to,
I'm gonna try and flip it.
Bow and arrow choke. And yeah, so sit right here, right in front.
Okay.
So we're gonna go into something called seatbelt grip.
Okay.
One arm under, one arm over.
Okay.
And you get your legs in. Right here.
Okay.
So if you just want to do the same choke we just did, the bow and arrow, hand on the collar.
Oh, you're already pressing my Adams out?
Yeah. Legs to the side. And you complete it by grabbing this leg and bringing it over. And then you choke on that.
It definitely works.
Yeah. That's for bow and arrow. Now, in the case that they're not wearing some type of like gi or anything, right?
Yeah.
This is the standard rear naked chokehold. So hand goes over here. This hand, you hide it in the back. You don't go over the head, the back. And then you just squeeze. Tap me down.
Okay, I saw a TikTok of this.
And that's the rear naked choke.
Okay. All right, so show me how to rear naked you.
So if you want to just try it yourself, this is from a position called turtle, which for some people when they're getting in a fight, they get attacked, they tend to go in this position because they want to defend themselves. So whenever you see someone down like that, you want to get both your hooks in. So get on the back.
So get like my arms in here?
Nope.
So I will be behind you. This here, I'm a lefty, so.
So issue with this already is you don't have your legs secure. So go on, go for the choke. No, go.
Oh, okay.
Go. Continue to line.
Is that
It's not gonna work.
Okay.
Because you have no control, and I'm just
you're just
getting up.
Okay, so I have to get my legs in.
Get your legs in.
Okay. Wait, like that?
This arm, you want to reach all the way. You want to try to touch your hand to your shoulder.
Okay, got it. Okay.
This hand is going to get the back of the palm behind my head.
And pushing in?
Nope. Back, turn it. There.
Okay.
And now you want to just squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze it. You can squeeze harder. You want to be able to see how my voice is changing. That's anything what you want.
Okay.
Good.
Sorry.
That's really good. In a lot of situations, if you wanted to, hey, let's say there's a situation where you are able to get behind them, right?
Okay.
You could always just There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Plenty of people have done it. It's very effective.
It feels effective.
Yeah.
All right, let me try. I don't know if I can. I gotta try and remember.
Well, choke first, don't jump.
Shit, okay.
So first you get the choke.
Oh shit, okay.
Get your band position, so.
Yeah, I gotta remember.
For the camera. Huh? Like the Macarena. Huh? That. That's a choke.
Okay.
If it helps, try to go with just one over here.
Okay.
And then he's going here first.
Oh, okay.
And then jumping.
Okay, interesting. All right. Okay, so. In fights, when you see strikers, how do you avoid? Do you learn to duck and weave?
That's a good question. So in jiu-jitsu, we're all about managing distance. You have something called green zones and red zones. So from where we're standing, let's stand up straight, let's square up.
Okay.
From right here, extend your arm. As if you're gonna throw a punch to my face. Yeah. This would be a red zone. This is the place where you can hurt me.
Okay.
So if I go back right here, this would be green zone. You can't throw a punch. Throw a punch.
Yeah.
You can't, too far, obviously. Go back, extend it to red zone.
Okay.
Okay, go back, keep it there. Here's the other green zone.
Oh, okay.
Now you can't try to punch me. You can't, not much, but here's what I can do.
Not as much, yeah.
Go the other way. Let's go back to the sixth green zone.
Okay.
Here. Now we're in the grappling position.
Okay.
This is where I want to be at, so now I can start hugging you. What I want to do is I want to get close the distance, grab you, and bring you down to the floor as fast as possible.
Okay.
After that, the next step is I want to get past your feet. Legs are dangerous because people can do what?
They kick you.
Up kick.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to get hit by people's legs. So go, boom, take down.
Okay.
We're gonna do a regular, very simple one. So boom, now we have the legs in the way. Keep the legs away from them.
Let me try it.
And you want to kind of just keep this kind of distance. And you want to keep a lot of control and keep them down.
I felt that knee in my ribs. It was like, hello.
That's because you turn to your side. That's called knee on belly.
Knee on belly?
Yeah.
Whew, it makes a lot of sense.
Put the knee on their belly. So that's what you can do to avoid getting punched. Ideally with strikers, if you're not good at punching people, I don't want to get into a punching match with you because anybody has a chance of winning in that scenario. Because I can knock you out, you can knock me out.
A lucky punch can never happen.
Exactly.
I thought that with you it wouldn't happen.
Oh, you can knock anybody out.
Okay.
Anybody can get knocked out.
The idea is to keep distance.
Yes, keep your distance, control the distance, I should say.
Okay.
So if I can stay as close as I can to you, so you can't hit me, or as far as I can, then I'm doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to know, just a fun way, I guess, our fight stance, the jiu-jitsu fight stance will pretty much be this. This is how we defend
That's
ourselves.
the fight stance, yeah.
Yeah, because we're on the floor.
Yeah, your floor, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so we can just,
Your floor grapplers.
But where does this come in handy? Like this, I have a leg, right?
Yeah.
So, boom.
And then I'm gonna try and kick you.
You can try it. This is called leg lock. We can get into that leg position, Hashigarami.
And then I have you in a sharpshoot.
And due to us being, we still have
Every time I think I got it.
50-50. That's because we're Renzo Gracie students.
Renzo Gracie.
Yeah,
Who's Renzo Gracie?
kind of like the guy that was in charge of the whole jiu-jitsu. Not really in charge of it. He ran my school. He's like the nephew.
Okay.
The nephew of the Brazilian who brought it to America. His name was Helio Gracie. He learned it from a guy named Jigoro Kano, who was over in Japan in the 1800s.
Oh.
And Helio Gracie taught his family, and one of his family members was Renzo Gracie. Renzo Gracie taught my professor taught me, and here we are.
How do I take someone down as quickly as I could if I needed to?
If you needed to?
Yeah.
So you could do a basic double leg or single leg takedown.
Okay.
So double leg takedown, it kind of depends on where the leg's at. So let's say they're in a fight stance.
Okay,
most people are not going to be standing like this.
No, they're going to be
ever. So in this instance, you drop down, you keep your head on the inside, and you drive at them.
Straight down. And you try to win them when you get them.
But that would be more just in the jiu-jitsu way. Now let's go back this way.
Okay.
If we're going like the wrestling way, let's go this way.
Okay.
As a wrestler, they're taught to keep their head right here on the outside and bring them down.
Okay.
But the reason why we don't do that in jiu-jitsu is because
You can knock out your opponent.
no, do that. So go down slowly, grab both my legs.
Oh, okay, my bad, yeah.
So when the head's on the outside, it opens you up to something called the guillotine.
Oh no!
So where the person can just get choked.
Oh wow.
So that's why we don't put the head on the outside.
And you're lifting?
You can if you want.
Like
to.
while the person's lifting and then you got the choking, they're out for like in no time.
Yeah, so you can just put them out.
Because like I'm lifting, so like my body weight's like pulling and then like.
Yeah, it sucks. So that's why we don't do head on the outside. But you can if you're fast enough. You don't do it with an MMA fighter, you don't do that to a jiu-jitsu guy because he'll just choke you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
And there's no way to know.
Not really. In terms of takedowns, I would just say the most simple, most basic one. I think a lot of people know this one. From here, step behind, that leg goes over. This is a very basic one. And then you see the self-defense who like, karate chop.
Okay.
That does a lot of
How do I do that to you?
So go. And somebody can reverse it on you.
Okay, and then I got up.
Yeah. Good to there, go.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so that was good. So go again. You don't have to like literally close on the person.
Sure.
But and bring them down. Yeah.
Got it.
And that would be a basic takedown.
What's one trick that you learned that's really been instrumental for you?
I would just say just really basic. Holding this like, I guess hook on the neck.
Okay.
And just this grip in general.
Okay.
Because like what you can do is you can move back, control them, go into another attack. Just a collar tie is what we call it. So it's called a collar grip. Yeah, so from the collar tie, you go from here, and then you can go into a takedown. From the collar ties, you can...
Dude, you're like a fucking salsa dancer. Fucking this.
Yeah! It's all about the salsa.
Okay.
So you can do that. But for me, like we could do something on the ground. What's been instrumental for me, it's like...
Do I get down?
Yeah, so this is what where jiu-jitsu gets sexy.
So we're gonna do some low work. I have a lot of this great stuff that I've been working on has been high ground. Now let's do the low ground.
Okay, let's work from the ground. So in things like boxing and kickboxing, you have a guard with your arms up and you're pretty much protecting your face. In jiu-jitsu, we also have a guard. It's on the floor. Now it may be a little bit suggestive, but it is what it is. So get in between my legs.
Okay.
Get your body up. No.
Oh.
On your knees. And this would be the jiu-jitsu guard, where the legs are closed behind the person. And this is the guard. So from here, you have a lot of attacks. You have collar chokes from here.
Okay. Your calves are really hard.
Yeah, try my best.
Good for you.
You can set up something called a triangle, which
Now,
you might...
doesn't this leave someone to...
No, go for that. Let's say somebody does want to do that, right? They want to keep this arm right there for their taking. You get the arm behind, and you triangle them.
Your sack's in my mouth. That's great.
It can be. And that is a triangle.
Okay.
Another thing you can do when someone is like, in your guard, boom. So anytime they are off the center line and you can see the back of the person, you can take the back. So you can get right on top and you can just, choke them if you want to. Do your thing. Punch them. Do what you want to do with them.
Okay.
Up to you. Another one is a Kimura.
Okay, the Kimura.
The Kimura is a basic arm lock. So grab the wrist, hip up.
Oh!
You can have this key lock and you can break the shoulder.
Can you?
Through here, absolutely.
Doesn't feel like much right now. Okay, yeah. Sit down. I'm just like tapping the air.
This position right here is half guard.
Okay, half guard.
So that is where half the leg is in. I don't really recommend this position if you're ever in a real street fight, but it works in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
So from half guard, you're trying, like, let's say you're trying to attack me. Yeah.
Okay.
So scoop the leg, and you can give them a nice little stretch.
Oh shit! Wow, that was so fast.
And you can tear the groin if you want to in that position.
Well, thank you so much for sticking around with us. We are both a sweaty mess right now.
Absolutely.
But that was a lot of fun. I've never, ever in my life taken any kind of self-defense, fight, jiu-jitsu, none of it. So Wes popped my hymen today with that rock hard groin of his. So I enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share, comment, and do the work. And I love you so much.
Yes, we do.
Also, if you want to see more,
You can find me at youtube.com/Cuddler Supreme. You can find me anywhere as Cuddler Supreme. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, OnlyFans. You got me, I'm here.
I promise you that Cuddler Supreme is not just a clever name. I was just in those arms. It's no joke. So again, leave a comment. Let us know if you want to see more of this. We want to make more for you. So if you want to see more moves, more self-defense, and more BJJ, let us know in the comments down below. Peace.